Hi, this is Mike. We're in Bartonville, Texas. Big issue with this pool was we wanted to have fun and we wanted to use it for family. So the biggest issue, first of all, is we would go out, is we wanted to be able to go out to the whole property, good sized piece of property without going into the pool area. But we wanted to kind of feel like it was not just a big safety fence around it. So what we did is incorporated it with some planting beds, and as the plants grow up, the fence is going to be toned down to some extent. So as you go all the way around, there's plant material to soften it up. So our primary view as we looked out from the house was we wanted to be able to see some neat water features, and we wanted a slide and a grotto, but we wanted to see all those features from inside the house. So as we look out here in our primary view, we can see there's a bowl that's dropping down on top of the grotto top, which then there's water that cascades down into the pool. So there's a bench in there. This is made with a more tailored look than your typical boulder type finish. So we use the upper bowl, and then we have a lower bowl near the slide itself coming down, which you can see, which draws your attention to that. Two other bowls we're going to light in just a second. So let's walk through the gate here. We had some elevation in the yard, so we had to have some changes in elevation. So the existing porch was capped in flagstone. We extended it out so it was still functional and made that first level all flagstone. As you step down 6 inches, the change in material changes to the pattern concrete. That way people don't miss the step. And then we wanted plenty of access gates, so we've actually got several. Now, one thing you'll notice about the fence here is the panels are actually curved on a radius, just as the radius is with the patio and the steps and everything, instead of using just straight panels. There's a little bit of a custom effect, and it gives a nicer look, especially in a narrow, restricted space like we have here. So as we come through the gates, we're immediately going to step down 3 steps. This gives a great place for people to lounge and sit and hang out when you're having larger gatherings, kind of like stadium seating, and then we can watch the games begin out here. We had to, because we dropped down so quick relative to grade, we had to have a retaining wall along this side. So this retaining wall is set up as a seat wall as well. Therefore it's 18 inches tall, which makes it great to sit on. The cap's 18 inches wide, which is also very comfortable to sit on. We used a dry stack material here just to bring a little bit of flair, and we used it in 2 different places. One was here, and on the other was the side of the spa, so we could get that nice custom detail look. Now the spa's got lots of cool things about it. In fact, you want to probably look at our spa video later on. But one of the neat things is this rolled edge right here is done in the glass tile. During the daytime, we shoot this at dusk so we don't get a lot of shadows. This stuff looks spectacular, along with the black pebble sheen and the Oklahoma flagstone. So it's a rolled edge. It's a double stadium level seating in the spa as well. And you have to look at that other video. We explain it in a lot of detail. We wanted something interesting on the spa spillway. So we've actually done a stair-step spillway, but instead of racking all the way across, we tied in the column effects with the other columns that are taking place on the design. And then we also pulled in the cannon jets, which were used in several other places. These are recessed down with a brass top on them, so they tie in nicely with everything else. A beach entry, which is critical when you have a lot of kids. Here is done all in stone. The whole top step is stone. You need about 10 feet for a good transition with a beach entry, and in that, the top third of it's going to be dry. But it's very comfortable. You can just take your shoes off and you can walk in. It's nice, gradual transition into the pool. And then we have a step. I always make my steps 18 inches wide, so it's nice for the adults to kind of hang out there when all the kids are playing. And the gushers, well, the gushers are awesome because they're a great water feature. Kids love to play in them. The other thing is it stirs all this water up, so you don't have as much algae in this space here, and it makes a lot of fun. One thing we also do, which is an umbrella sleeve. So we got little babies out here. We want to send them playing in the sun. Well, we don't want them in the sun, we want them in the shade, so we take the umbrella, put it into that space. I'm going to kick my shoes off here. Slide is a really nice feature. Again, we left some planting space here so we can grow some things up and soften this over a period of time. This is landscaping just got put in this spring, so it's going to take a little bit of time. So before we lose our light here, cabana was a big, huge part of this project. We wanted a lot of shade, so we have arbor on one end, we have an arbor on the kitchen end, and then we have a cabana in the center. The big issue with the cabana is the fireplace. The fireplace had to be centered on the spa, so we can sit in a spa and watch the TV. Oh, and the fire too. So when we did the arches, we couldn't have just two arches. We had to have a center arch. We used the brick accents to tie in with the brick on the house as well. And we also came in with a gable opening to allow a little bit of light, indirect light from the north side there. So again, arbor elevations, we're going to step up here. Step here, so the spa's flush with this patio area. And the nice thing about this spa is it has basically a step all the way around it, so it's really easy to access anywhere you want. You can sit over there and access, you can step in different directions. We came in with the outdoor kitchen. Let's shed some light on this. Get a little bit of light here. Okay, so we came in with a big granite countertop for serving. Also, it kicks out so we can use it as a bar area. We've got a sink. We've got drop-in cooler here. We've got a trash area with a cutting board here. We've got a nice sized grill. And then, of course, we've got a Primo. Primo similar to the Green Egg, except the Primo is oval, so it's a little bit bigger and will still fit in the countertop area. And it's also divided in the center so you can have two different cooking areas, a direct and indirect. We've got good cabinet space here, drawers, refrigerator and everything. So, fireplace, as we talked about earlier. And then we've got a large seating area out here for the dining situation. So, what I'm going to do is go ahead and light the fire bowls and get those going so you can see those as well. It'll just take me a second.